Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We're from Group 6. In this presentation, we will discuss the important issues surrounding the distribution of inheritance under Islamic law, particularly Faraid. This issue includes disputes between heirs, the challenges of managing al-mafqud property, and the difficulties faced by single mother. We will also explore potential solutions such as collaboration between legal institutions, the use of wakaf instrument, and community involvement in supporting orphans and families in need. By addressing this concern, we aim to ensure fair and just inheritance distribution while fostering unity and care within society. So for the background, this study focused on Faraid, an essential effect of Islamic law that governs inheritance distribution. It ensures fairness among heirs and is a commandment from Allah. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, emphasized its importance, saying, "Learn Faraid and teach it to others, for disputes over inheritance will arise." Inheritance is distributed to heirs like children, spouses, and parents after settling funeral expenses, debts, and valid wills, which cannot exceed 1/3 of the estate fund. Common issue including inheritance disputes, challenges with mafqud property, and the struggles of single mothers. By understanding Faraid, we promote justice and harmony in society.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. One of the major issues in estate management involves dispute between heirs. This is a challenge often faced by amanah Faraid, especially in Faraid distribution cases where no will exists. Dispute can arise at any stage, whether at the beginning, middle, or even after the management process is completed.
This land belongs to me. I have paid for it when I was alive. That doesn't mean you can take everything. It's supposed to be divided fairly.
These disputes often stem from dissatisfaction among heirs. For example, disagreements may arise when certain heirs feel overlooked or unfairly treated during the management process. In some cases, individuals even attempt to take control of the deceased property for personal gain.
The distribution will follow Faraid principles, ensuring fairness to all heirs. But I don't agree. I should get more since I'm the eldest.
Interestingly, these disputes are less common in cases where a will exists. When the deceased has designated specific portions of their property to certain individuals, the process is usually smoother.
The will clearly states that this property is to be given to the deceased one, while the rest is divided equally among the children.
These disputes highlight the importance of estate planning and understanding Faraid. By having a will and adhering to Islamic principles, we can prevent unnecessary conflict and ensure justice for all heirs.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Al-mafqud refers to the assets of a missing person whose status, life or deceased cannot be confirmed. In Malaysia, a person is declared deceased after 7 years of no contact based on civil and Sharia law.
Since your brother has been missing for 5 years, you will need to wait until the 7-year period is over before claiming his property.
Different Islamic schools have varying rulings on this Hanafi based on the average lifespan on the persons, pure Maliki between 70 and 80 years old, Shafi'i and Hanbali up to 90 years depending on the judge. Until declared deceased, the property is frozen and cannot be distributed.
After 7 years with no evidence, the court declares the individual deceased. The property will now be divided according to Faraid.
Over a million mafqud cases remain unresolved due to the absence of wills and lack of family cooperation. This highlights the importance of estate planning to avoid prolonged uncertainty. Let's take al-mafqud property seriously. With awareness and preparation, we can minimize the challenges faced by families.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I will discuss the struggles faced by single mothers after the loss of their husband, while Islam emphasizes the responsibility of heirs to support widows and orphans. This is often neglected.
Mama, do we have enough for school fees? We will manage it later.
When a man passes, widows often bear the burden of raising children alone. Some heirs neglect their duties or misuse the inheritance meant for the orphans, prioritizing personal gain over responsibility.
Like the inheritance, I need my share from my business.
But your children need this for their future.
But it's not just for them.
This behavior contradicts Islamic techniques, which emphasize kindness to orphans and protecting their rights.
I will help you apply for financial aid through the mosque.
This struggle reveals a lack of accountability among heirs and the community. Faraid aims for fairness, especially for widows and orphans. Let's uphold this value and support those in need for a just society.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To ensure a fair distribution of estates, particularly when there's no will, a solution is for Amanah Raya Berhad to collaborate with the land and district officers. This helps determine the accurate value of the deceased's land, ensuring that it is distributed fairly among the heirs.
Land value has been assessed at X amount. We will ensure the division reflects this.
We will follow Sharia law strictly to ensure the distribution is equal and fair.
By assessing the land's true value, both the heirs and Amanah Raya can ensure a fair and just division. This transparency helps prevent disputes and ensures everyone is satisfied with the outcome. Following this process ensures that the inheritance is divided according to the rightful shares outlined in the Quran and Hadith, promoting fairness and preventing conflict.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The second solution for handling al-mafqud property is through work instrument. When a person's status is unknown, their property is frozen until a certain waiting period passes. If no evidence of their death is found, the property remains unresolved, which can lead to wastage.
After the awaiting period and no proof of death, the property will now be used for public welfare.
Under the National Land Code, if no heirs claim the property, the state can take over and use it for the community. This is similar to work where the property serves a greater purpose, not just as private ownership. By waqfing al-maqfu property, we ensure it benefits society rather than remaining hidden. In line with Islamic principles that everything ultimately belongs to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A third solution is joint responsibility in caring for orphans. It's not just the mother's role, especially if she cannot provide for them. Extended family, the community and institution all need to help.
Should help take care of them, especially since the mother can provide.
Family members, such as grandparents and uncles, can step in, while neighbors and friends provide emotional support. Schools can offer discount or supplies, and religious organizations can assist financially. By working together, we can ensure orphans receive the care they need, creating a stronger, more compassionate community.
In conclusion, the challenges in inheritance and estate distribution, such as disputes between heirs, al-mafqud property, and the struggles of single mothers require effective solution. By promoting collaboration among legal bodies, families, and the community, we can ensure the fair distribution and prevent property from being left idle. Solutions like wakaf instruments, support for orphans, and cooperation between all parties can help resolve this issue. Ultimately, by following Islamic principles, we can ensure justice, unity, and care for all heirs and orphans in society. So that's all from our group. Thank you.